still don't know where I'm going. Oh, hey. Ah, I see. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Got a fat man, mini nukes. Disable stasis. No, disable it. Oh, that's mine. Oh yeah.
What are we standing around here for? Sure, give me whatever you got.
What don't I got, really? Nice. Okay, cool. That's what we wanted. I'm not going to loot all the stuff out there because it's that time. Nice. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, I died earlier. I fell off a cliff. I think it was this one. I think. Yeah, it was. I fell down that. Yeah. But nah, nice. Okay. How do you, nope. Shift. Nope. Ah, there you go. Nice. One, I want to do trouble on the home front. So we take up our quest here. Trouble on the home front. Return to Vault 101. That's what I want to do today. I've got some things to sell, but first off, I'm going to read all of these books that we've got. We've got a lot of books. And they're all going to give us some good things. So if we have a look at our skills, this is what we're on so far. So the main ones we're looking at is guns, speech, bar and medicine, really. But, you know, anything is good. So let's just big book of science. Science increased. Sneak is going to increase. Medicine will increase. Duck and cover is explosives. Grognak is melee. We're not bothered about that. That's small guns. Nice. So now our bar is 64. What was our small gun? 67. Speech 56. That's good. We're going to need a lot of speech, I think. Sneak we're not too fussed about, to be honest. But yeah, that is what it is. Dog meat and Paladin Cross are waiting. Because I feel like having 1 million followers, as fun as it is, gets annoying when dog meat stands on top of you every 30 seconds. Why am I not sprinting anymore? Am I crippled? Oh, that's not good. Maybe it's not letting me because I'm technically over encumbered. Moira.
Oh, I can't wait to hear how the repellent's working.
I tested the repellent on a few mole rats.
Just a few? Well, I'm sure it'll be good enough. So, how did my chemical repellent work? Safe and clean like a charm, I bet.
Intelligence, charisma. Intelligence. You added too much chemical stimulant. The result was rather explosive.
Explosive, you say? That's kind of impressive, actually. In a horrible sort of way, at least. I guess it's back to the drawing board for that repellent. I wonder if I can make it into some sort of fuel. Anyway, I'll just take that. Oh, but for your trouble, here. Have the leftover chems from working on the repellent. I'm sure you can find some use for them.
Thanks. And the last part of the chapter is about Mirelurks, right?
Yes, knowing more about them can help people learn to avoid or even outsmart them. So I picked up this observer device to study them in their natural habitat. I need you to hide one in one of the spawning pods in their lairs.
Okay.
That's great. I recommend the nest at the Anchorage War Memorial. I knew a trader who talked about the Mirelurks down there. Just go inside and find one of their spawning pods, probably down near the water. Put this observer inside and get out quietly. And be sure not to kill any Mirelurks inside their nest. If you do, it could ruin the validity of the study.
I don't know what that means. I need to see what you're selling.
Sure thing.
Do you have any cool things? Doesn't look like it. Five, six, that's what we need. And I've got a load of stuff to sell from yeah, that's going to be a problem with this, I think. Microfusion cells. Don't need them, but seeing as I'm pretty sure I'm going to have like they don't weigh anything, so let's not bother with them yet. Okay.
Good hunting.
Okay. Cool. Right, we need to where else sells Rivet City? We can go there quick.
If you want to
Hey, Shrapnel.
don't know you, don't care. Keep it short.
Know where I can offload some guns.
You're kidding, right? Flak and shrapnel's in the market. I'm shrapnel, you idiot. What you looking for?
What are you going to be looking for? You're going to be looking for a new shoulder soon if you carry on talking to me like that. Oh yeah, service rifle. God, that was it. This. Advanced radiator. Don't need that. I've got power armor. Right, where's your 5.6? Yes, please. And I'll take them. And I'll take them. I haven't found a 12mm weapon yet, so I don't think that makes too much of a difference, to be honest. Oh, well, okay. Shotgun shells. 10mm rounds, why not? Okay.
Give me a shout if you need.
I will not.
Yes, that's.
Decided to check out the shop.
Yes, I did. Nope. Oh, you have the same. Okay. Cool.
And yes, see I.
Welcome to Potomac Attire. I am Bannon, proprietor and city council member. I carry discriminating attire for discriminating customers.
Business.
Straight to the point. I like that.
Cool.
Another satisfied.
Been a pleasure. Nice. Right, let's go to the vault. One thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make a save that isn't gonna get me in trouble. Right. Jim, I'm going to take your stuff. Steve, I'm going to take your stuff.
Stop right there. I don't know how you got in here, but... Hold on.
Hey there.
Wait a minute. It's you! I hardly recognized you with all the dust and grime from out there. Guess that explains how you got that door open. You've got more experience with it than most everyone down here combined.
I need to talk with Amata. I got her message.
Amata's message? I don't know what you're talking about, but I'd keep that under your hat for her sake. She could get in real trouble if people found out she sent you a message. So could I, just for talking with you now.
I mean, I just had a hunch she was in trouble.
Maybe. She isn't the only one, that's for sure. Ever since last night, it's been madness down here. Nothing but trouble.
What sort of trouble? What's happened since I left?
Everything went crazy is what happened. Your dad opened that door. Bugs started attacking and people started going crazy. When the smoke cleared, there were a lot of casualties and not many answers. Didn't help that our doctor had just left either.
Dad would be horrified to know all that if he was still alive.
I'm sorry to hear that. Regardless of how things turned out down here, he was a good friend. I always figured he'd do well outside. Matter of fact, a lot of folks started thinking he had the right idea. He usually did. So, if it was safe out there, why stay down here forever? Well, the overseer didn't like that one bit and started cracking down on that sort of thought. Guess he didn't plan on you coming back.
So what now?
I probably ought to put you under arrest and take you into the overseer, but frankly, I know better than to try that. Meanwhile, some of your old friends think opening the vault is a good idea. I bet those rebels would like a word with you, now more than ever. Of course, if you want, you can just walk away as if you were never here. Out of respect for your dad, I won't even tell anyone I saw you.
I'll go see what I can do.
Well, okay. Just be careful down here. The vault's changed, I tell you.
Right, Jericho.
Yeah, what is it?
Wait here.
Don't piss around. I don't want to be standing here with my thumb up my ass all day.
You will do what you're told.
I don't like the look of this place.
I don't give a fuck.
I shall wait here until you return for me.
Yes, you will wait here until I return.
Hello?
Guard here.
I hope so, dear. I really do.
Cool. Right. Where are we going? I need a good ending for this. I need to convince him.
That's it, old man. We're opening that door, and to hell with the Overseer's rules.
You know I can't do that, Freddy. Now get back down below before I have to do something we'll both regret.
What? You gonna lock me up like you did to Brotch? You can't cage a tunnel snake, man, because we rule!
Stay back! Taylor, don't you know enough to stay away?
What's happened down here?
I lost my poor wife Agnes is what happened. And all the chaos and fighting, her old ticker just couldn't take it anymore.
Oh. Tell me about the rebels. Can't even say sorry.
I tell you, I'm scared of them. I never know when they're gonna try something dangerous.
You almost shot Freddy.
I didn't mean to fire. I really didn't. I just wanted to scare him off. But he had a knife. I can't be too careful with those rebels. Yes, you do.
Stop shooting, damn it!
There's a lot going on, isn't there? I don't really know what. Oh, that is the right place. Okay. Hey, remember this? Where do I need to go? I think Butch gives me like a little mission for you, I think. Wherever he is. I don't really know where I'm going, I'll be honest. I'm going round in circles, I see. Well, I'll just come and talk to you because I can. Hey, Ellen.
You're back again?
What's going on down here?
It's all kind of blurry for me. But I hear I owe you for saving me. But don't expect much. The whole thing was your dad's fault in the first place.
What happened to the... Tell me about the rebels.
They're a bunch of hellions, that's what they are. I'm at my wit's end about them. I really am.
Okay.
Yes, you do.
How do you know where you're going if your eyes are closed? And how do you know it's me? I've got power armor. I don't know where I'm going. I need to talk to you, I know that. Oh, hey, who's this? Chip Taylor. Okay. Up here. Ah.
Damn. Look who's come waltzing back into the vault. It takes some real balls coming back here after everything you and your dad screwed up. But if you've got to be back, might as well make yourself useful. You gotta help us.
What kind of help?
What sort of help do you think I mean? You must have heard about the changes since you left, right? The deaths, the lies, the whole overseer lockdown thing? Ringing any bells? Man, they'd have rushed in here long ago if they didn't know I stole one of their guns from when they issued martial law. Anyway, you gotta help us get out of here. You gotta help me get out of here.
I'm trying to help the entire vault.
Man, screw the entire vault. What about me? Even these rebels just want the option to go outside for lousy trading and stuff. I just want to get the hell out of here for good. Why stay here and be stuck as a barber for my entire life when I could go out there and make my own choices?
What do you think you're going to do outside, Butch?
I'll start a gang, of course. Why, it'll be the toughest, coolest, badassest gang the Wasteland's ever seen. Hey, play your cards right, maybe I'll even let you join it, huh?
Hey, I'm already in the tunnel, Snake. She gave me a jacket and everything.
Yeah, but I'm thinking it'll be a new gang. We ain't gonna just be in tunnels, you know. Besides, there's gonna be a lot more people who want to join. Competition's gonna be tough.
What happened that night?
I heard old Stanley complaining a lot of the stuff down in the reactor got fried pretty bad. Nothing too bad yet, but he's always worrying we'll lose air filtration or whatever. Of course, if that happened, guess we'd all have to leave the vault then, huh?
Why should I help you?
Because you've always been a goody two-shoes. So when I need help, it's what you're gonna do, right? You're gonna help Amada anyway, right? Just make it so we can leave the vault, and I'll leave and never bother you again.
Yeah, but you're a follower. I want you to.
The damn goat said I'm supposed to be a hairdresser, but that ain't me. I'm a barber. You got that? There's a difference.
Can you give me a haircut?
Okay, hold still.
Oh God, you actually will. Wow, it's a bit of a. Going now.
Catch you later.
It's a bit of an awkward time to be doing that, don't you think?
I never thought you'd be back.
Hey,
Oh,
Palmer.
it's good to see you're back from outside. It can be dangerous out there for someone your age.
What happened down here?
My poor grandson Jonas died is what happened. They say it was just an accident in all the confusion, but I know it was the overseer.
Tell me about the rebels.
Oh dear, we aren't asking for anything special. The vault's been open before, but for some reason everyone tried to pretend it wasn't. I guess they try to forget the poor souls who never came back from out there.
I need to go.
Oh, please be careful.
Careful is my middle name, don't you worry.
Oh my
Hey.
God, you're back! You got my message and actually came back.
I did. I came as soon as I heard you were in trouble.
Oh, thank you. Everything's gone crazy since you left, and now that you're back, you can help set things straight.
I may have left, but this is still where I grew up. I can't leave it in chaos.
Chaos doesn't even cover it. It's a nightmare down here. People died that night, and all because my father went crazy to keep someone from opening the vault. And worst of all, then we found out the vault had been opened before. And they'd lied about it all our lives.
When I was a kid, I never was able to research my family tree.
It turns out that all of our parents were in on it. Your dad more than most, I guess. But for some reason, they closed the door when we were babies and swore to pretend the outside was uninhabitable. But now people have died for that lie. And even though we know the truth, the Overseer still won't let us try to contact the outside.
I'm going to open a lemon Fanta before we continue this conversation. So I've got my priorities straight. Sounds like he's gone crazy with power and needs to be stopped.
You're absolutely right. It's not like we want to abandon the vault or anything. Well, Butch does, but he's too big a coward to go out on his own. Most of us had accepted that the outside was certain death, and things would always stay the same down here. But now we know they don't have to be. After all, it was enough to get you and your dad to leave, so there must be something good out there.
What happened that night?
The real problems came after you two left. The injured had nobody to turn to since our doctor had run off and his assistant had died. Now, we've got to rely on that old Mr. Handy for most of our medical needs, and he hasn't exactly got the best bedside manner. Ever had an examination from someone with cold, metal pincers? You don't want to.
Yeah, I'll pass. Why is the Overseer doing this?
I just don't know. Maybe he thinks he's protecting us, but all he's really doing is condemning us. I thought parents were supposed to want a better world for their children. Well, there's a new world waiting right outside that door, and we're not going to give up until we can reach it.
I think I have a solution for the Vault's troubles.
I certainly hope so. We can't keep going on like this.
I'm going to shoot your dad in the head. I'll stop your father and his guards. Just watch.
You will? Thank goodness for that. No matter what I say, he just doesn't listen. He just spends all day up in his office. but you've actually been outside, so you can tell him what it's like with first-hand experience. Just please don't do anything rash or hurt him, alright?
You know violence isn't my style. Don't worry.
I should have remembered. I was just worried. I don't know, maybe your time outside had changed you. Thanks. And good luck
Violence
talking to
isn't
him.
my style.
Let me know when you change his mind.
Don't you worry.
Evening.
Who are you?
You've got to change the overseer's mind.
You've got to change the overseer's mind.
Hello. And Rip.
Another patient. What's it to be, eh? Appendectomy? Tonsillectomy? Hysterectomy?
Andy, what has happened?
Ah, yes, a rather unfortunate incident. In all the commotion, Miss Beatrice suffered a rather bad sprain in her left toe. The big one. Obviously, I had no choice but to amputate the leg. I'm sorry to say the operation was not a success.
Yeah, I can see that. They made you a doctor.
But of course, with your father's departure from the vault and Jonas's untimely demise, the overseer had to take swift action. And so he named me the new vault medical practitioner. A marvelous decision, if I do say so myself. I am fully equipped, after all.
I need to get going.
Of course.
You're not keeping anybody. I'm just going to get myself in here quick. Fuck. Bottle caps, rocket launcher. Is that not where the medicine bottle head was, or do we already have that? Is it notes?
Well, here we are, nestled all safe and snug inside Vault 101. It's so cold down here. Colder still with Catherine gone. Oh, Catherine, I so wish you were here with me. How the hell am I supposed to do this by myself? Live down in this hole. Take care of our child. But this is our life now. So I guess I'd better get used to it. The overseer who runs the place is an overbearing bully, but I've dealt with worse.
You've got to change the overseer's mind.
Yes, I've heard you the first time. I'm doing it. If I can find a way to get to him. Not going to be that one. Or that way. Not you.
It's good to see you again.
Oh, just time for a sleep, is it? Who are you?
You're alive!
Susie Mac, what's happening?
A lot of security got wounded, and worse. In all the confusion, we still don't know who's responsible for some of them.
Oh, see ya.
Bye.
Bye, not energetic Moira.
It's good to see you again.
Oh, a bit chummy now. Right, reactor. We don't want the reactor. We want to find the overseer. Somehow. How do I get up there?
Oh, come on. Pay more attention to what you're doing.
Sorry. Aha.
You never should have left, kid. Now we'll make sure nobody ever leaves again. Aha!
Oh, I don't want to start shooting people because that's going to get me in trouble. Let's make a quick save. Hey, douchebag.
Well, I see you've returned. Done with the dust and ruins of the wasteland, are you? Given up looking for Daddy? Thought you could just slink back in like a teen missing curfew? Well, that's too bad. You have no future in this vault. You're tainted.
Right. Taint, you're the crazy bastard who murdered Jonas.
I assume you're talking about the unpleasantness when you left? Yes? Jonas and your father were endangering the future success of this vault and the safety of its residents. I did what I had to do to keep them from destroying all we had achieved here. I only wish I could have prevented it from happening at all.
Don't try to justify your murders and lies. They were never threats.
Spoken like someone who's never had to make difficult decisions. Like someone who's never had to lead.
You've seen the army?
Was leaving with your father. Their departure would lead to others leaving as well. And before you know it, half of the vault would be gone. And then, our home, the last safe, pure bastion of humanity, would be reduced to a lonely handful of aging holdouts. Too few to continue.
You're not protecting your people, you're destroying them. Can't you see that?
I'm afraid you're the short-sighted one here. I'm simply keeping them safe and untouched by the war above. The real danger are the rebels and insurgents who insist on risking all of our lives just to die out there in the wastes. If they weren't trying to throw our lives away like that, we could go back to the peaceful life we once had. Everyone would be happy again.
Why are they rebelling?
I just don't know. Don't they realize how dangerous it is out there? But instead, they would throw away the safety of the vault's isolation just to follow in your footsteps. I can't allow them to do that to themselves or to the rest of us.
I believe I have a solution to the vault's problems.
To fix what you started? Go ahead and humor me.
The rebels are right. You need to open the vault.
Oh, do you? What makes you think you know how better to protect this vault?
You simply don't have enough people to stay isolated forever.
We can make more. That's what humanity does.
Fuck!
It survives.
You'll never survive down here isolated from the rest of the world.
The mission of this vault has always been to ensure a safe haven for pure humans. We owe it to our species to keep that mission.
Okay.
I admit, in the 200 years since the war, our numbers have dwindled a little. But we have enough genetic diversity for a few more generations. My God, you're right. We won't last another 100 years, whether or not we get supplies from the outside. We're the last bastion of pure humanity, and we're doomed.
Humanity isn't about pure genetics, it's about never giving up hope. The only mission your vault ever had was keeping its residents alive.
And you expect me to believe that the only way to do that is to let them travel out in the wastes and mingle with those savages? I suppose it would allow them to stay alive, and we could still keep the vault as our safe haven. But it'd require a new type of leader. And I know only one person with the proper attitude to do that. I'll inform my daughter Amata that she is the new overseer, effective immediately.
Yay! That's what I wanted to do. Now is this fucking psycho guard guy gonna try and kill me again? Is he just forever an arsehole? Who's this? Yoink. 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 Unlock cell door. Confidential. Who are you?
It's been a while, kid. I guess the goat couldn't have predicted how you'd turn out, could it? Remind me to add a question about rescuing your teacher from the vault jail. If the vault ever goes back to normal, that is. By the way, while I was in there, I heard some worrying things from the guards.
What did you hear?
I heard one of the guards talking about some sort of plan to raid Amata and the rest of us. I didn't hear anything else, but I think he read it on the security terminal. So maybe you can find more there. I'm sure it's bad news for us all.
Why tell me about the rebels?
Most of them are just kids who are caught up in the idea of seeing the world. But I know we've got to actually open the vault if we want to survive. Otherwise, we're just going to dwindle away down here until it's all too late.
Okay. I think it might be too late anyway. Is that what this is going to be about, Amar? Light agitation from the rebel elements have come to the conclusion that we can no longer afford to be merciful to this scum. Oh, okay. Oh, you are still going to try and kill me, are you? I didn't want to. You did that, not me. Whee.
Hey, what's the word?
Nothing.
I just heard. My father says he's stepping down as overseer. He won't tell me why, but I have to assume it's something you said to him.
You both care about Vault's residents, but in different ways.
It's hard to forgive what he's done, but I suppose I can understand why he did it. I'm glad you brought him to his senses. But now there's a new overseer in charge, and I'm planning on opening the vault. This time for good. It's a bright new day for the vault, but I'm afraid there's one thing that has to change.
Whatever it is, I'm glad to help.
I know you are, and on behalf of the vault, I thank you for all you've done. But there are still many who blame you for everything that happened. So I have to ask you to leave. I'm sorry, but the situation is just too delicate for you to stay. Please, if you really want to help the vault, you have to go.
What a bitch. I understand. Goodbye, Amada.
We can never thank you enough for everything you've done. It's not much, but take this with you to remember us by. It'll be a while before we're actually ready to go outside. But once the vault is stable again, maybe we'll see you out there. So, I guess this is goodbye for now. But with luck, we'll meet again.
Amata?
Nice.
Everyone, listen closely. After a discussion with your friend, I've made an important decision. In my attempts to keep us all safe, I have been, perhaps, overzealous. Lives have been lost, but perhaps worse than that, lives have been stopped. And in my attempts to keep you
Okay,
safe,
we don't need to listen to that.
I have kept you from growing up.
Just completely stops. Nice. Fuck you. I will take that XP. Come on, guys.
What the fuck, man? I've been standing here forever.
Sorry.
Right on.
You return.
I do. Yes. Jesse,
You're back. Oh my.
let's move. Out of the vault we go. Finished. Trouble on the home front. A pretty fun quest, all things considered. Yeah, I don't understand how anybody knows it's me, because I'm wearing power armor. But you know, it is what it is. But yeah, that is another one done and dusted. So we are going to end that one there. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, be sure to leave a like down below, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Links to all my socials in the description box down below. It's been your boy, and I'll see you all in the next one.